Good morning. And it literally is Monday morning for me. And I am in the lovely Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, leading retreat this week. If you're here, hello, and I'll see you soon for a walk. And I still, no matter where I am, always want to come at you with Angel Message Monday. So pardon my sleepy voice. I just got up a little bit ago and did some meditating. And here we are. So to choose today, I'm going to ask if you had to pick where in the world you would want to be. Would you choose somewhere in the States? Would you choose Mexico? Or would you choose somewhere in Europe? Let's just go with that. And if you need more time, press pause. Where in the world would your energy want to be? Somewhere in the States, in Mexico, in Europe. Okay? I'm going to shuffle the cards and see what comes up. If you chose that you are feeling called to be in the States, you're good in the States. You get the card Letting Go, and I'm using Oracle the Angels today by Mario Duguay. So letting go, and I really go to her right hand on the card, and right hand for me is about energy work when I go to it this morning. So I'm wondering if there's some body work or energy work that could help you to let go. I know this week here in Mexico we're doing a lot of processing, and there's been some people that have had to, or not had to, but have been invited to use a process that has helped them to uncover and dig into what they're letting go. So perhaps there's that for you. Is there a process that can help you to let go? What is it that you maybe need to let go of? Once you let go, there's always this sense of liberation and freedom that can really happen for you. So tune in and just really breathe into your heart today and ask, what is it that I need to let go of? And it's actually a theme that we worked with the day before yesterday here. What is it that I need to let go? And maybe if you want to add on, what is it that I need to let go to feel safe? If you're choosing to feel into Mexico this morning, I'm choosing from the middle of the deck. Ascension. Perhaps you're wanting to be here, retreating with us and ascending. And what I want to say about this card, of course, it's the Ascension card, being closer to Spirit. What are you doing to connect with Spirit, to connect with your angels, God, if that's a comfortable word, source? And can you come closer to nature? We went out to eat at a restaurant last night, and in the middle of the restaurant was two beautiful trees. I loved it. And they built the restaurant around the trees instead of removing the trees. And I really loved how that was. I loved I loved how it looked, and I loved how it felt. It felt so nice to be eating, but yet with nature, because the trees were there. They were just there with us. But this is the Ascension card. So what are you doing spiritually to grow? I really feel clairvoyance, but it feels like there is a doorway, an opportunity for you to walk into. So what could that potentially be? Maybe journal with that today. What are the things that are available to me? Is that a community, a spiritual community, a tribe? Is it that a retreat that I could potentially go on? So if you're choosing resonance in the energy of Mexico, ascension. I also want to say that it's number 43, and 4 and 3 is 7, and that's a number that we can either choose to, it's right in the middle, right? It's right in the middle of the numbers. It's between the ace and the king. So we could either choose to look at the higher side or the lower side, so ascend into the higher way and perspective of thinking. And if you are feeling called to Europe this morning, firstly, one card popped, Inner Peace, but we're not going to stop there. My eye really goes to this sparkle down here, which reminds me of a dove. So perhaps look out for the dove. But it goes to Inner Peace. So if you're choosing the resonance of Europe, I'm first being drawn 3 times to shuffle. So that's the number 3 is joy. It's seeing things halfway, shifting to move into greater insight. And you get comfort. So I love this card this morning. It's just a very peaceful and easeful message. She really is, when I'm looking at her, I'm saying her because I'm going to her. She really is comforted by the sheer faith of angels, of spirit. And with this one, there's this ease that comes in just surrendering. And we've talked a little bit this week about how acceptance, here we talked about how acceptance is the highest vibrating frequency. And what can happen when you accept, surrender, you let go, but you accept, you really are in this place of comfort and you can be with the light. So ask yourself, there's a little gecko in the back affirming for me if you heard that. I don't know if you heard that. But ask yourself, what do I need for comfort? What do I need for comfort? Perhaps that is just taking a step towards moving to ascension. So these 2 and 3, if you couldn't decide today, they could really be interconnected. So tune into that comfort. And also know that either way, if there's something that you're worried about or there's something that you don't feel safe with, that this is an affirmation that all is well and everything's okay. Everything's okay. So I hope that either way, this is a very gentle deck here today, but either way, the message really resonated with you this morning. I'm getting ready here to go on a walk with everyone. So I'm going to get going. And before I do, there is a free class next Monday. So I'll include the link here. And that free class is all about clearing. And I'm sharing my clear method. So if you are free and would like to tune into that, it's going to be in the afternoon. And it's always recorded, but you can sign up. And this is the last week to tune in and apply for the Business Mastermind. There's still some applications, so if that interests you, this is the last week to do that. So I love you big. I am sending you huge love from Mexico. And I will see you for sure next week, if not before. Bye. Ciao. Love, 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 love.